Luis Enrique, the manager for Barcelona, saying yesterday, we have one option, which is to attack, and keep attacking. His objective, he said, and he's kind of been fluctuating with the number, 5 goals. Get 5 goals today, they feel like that should be enough to get them through to another semifinal.
That's been a bit optimistic, to say the least, against this back line, I think.
Lineups, we start with the home team, Barcelona.
Yeah, 4-3-3, Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Look for Sergio Roberto and Jordi Alba to try to attack all the time. So important for Piqué Umtiti, and especially Busquets to be able to cover the holes that are vacated by them. But when you've got Messi, Suarez, and Neymar up front, you have a chance to win any game. Are they going to be able to score 3 or 4 goals against one of the very...
in Madrid in the Bayern Munich-Real Madrid game. Lex, here's the Juve 11.
Yeah, we talked so much about the defense of Juve. Well, if you got a good defense, you have to have a good goalkeeper. And Warren, you mentioned it, Gigi Buffon, the leader and the legend back there. Keep in mind, once again, 147 European appearances, only lost once by a 3-0 scoreline. We'll see if that holds again today. And up top, Higuain.
That's an area I'm going to be paying, and also this midfield, Iniesta. If he can get on the ball.
As the kick gets underway without it. Well, I've never seen that before. And they're already in the opening seconds. Free kick goes to Juventus. Iniesta in a little too keenly on. The second round between them. Neymar goes on before tending. The referee had a perfect view of it. Will this be Luis Enrique's last Champions League tie? 9 minutes, Mr. Clyfus has been in lenient mood. Now Neymar just found plenty of freedom. That's a good ball in. Suarez with a knockback. Comes back to Higuain. And look at Dybala free. What a good block tackle that is by Piqué. Had Cuadrado found Dybala, well, the whole time Cuadrado was coming in. There's Dybala. Cuadrado couldn't get it down, but we can see how the game's going to be played. Barcelona have to score goals. They are leaving themselves open. As well to get enough bodies behind the ball. Messi, Jordi Alba's on the run! Just couldn't connect.
Inches away. He's made a hallmark of that over the last 2 years, Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba. It's come to Messi! Dragged wide. Those Juventus hearts were beating there. Still at 39. Iniesta. Messi leaps, but Alexandro leapt higher. Played in towards Dybala. Yeah, the flag is up. Wondered when the whistle was going to go, and ter Stegen came to meet him, but didn't have to in the end. Here's Jordi Alba. Round the side again, and that's wild from Neymar. They're queuing up, but they're all missing.
We just couldn't take that ball on the on high alert.
Iniesta. Messi leaps, but Alexandro leapt higher.
Pjanic to Higuain. The player down injured here.
Look at this lovely ball there. Pjanic just flipped over the top. And once he gets his foot on it, you expect him to generate more power.
So far, I've let in 2 goals in 13 and a half hours in the Champions League this season. And that's the first yellow of the night for that challenge.
Iniesta just brought him down.
Suarez looking for something spectacular. Wolf. Late challenge from Neymar. Now this might be the yellow card.
Yeah, I don't know what he's playing on Neymar.
It might knock him out of the semi.
Well,
should there be one.
It is, Ian, and he was ridiculous. He's let the occasion get to him.
Yeah, it is.
The referee was going to give a foul.
Lovely ball. Cuadrado's in here. He can get it right. And he can't. Neymar went past Dani Alves like he wasn't there. Side, only Higuain up there, others arriving. Cuadrado is into the... Messi, he's got it back again. Messi! I believe if they can get one, others might follow. Messi! And again, it's a whisker wide.
Took a deflection in, I think it was off Chiellini diving in. Maybe that's why it flew wide in the end. Because he catches all.
Here he is again, Messi, and Suarez taken out by Chiellini that time. It's going to be yellow for Chiellini. It is Messi. And Buffon just nonchalantly watched it sail by.
Not threatening at all. Talk about coolness personified.
Neymar showed a bit too much of it, but he's got it there, and Neymar. Busquets, play on, Pjanic, deflected. And just about goes over in the end for a corner kick.
Yeah, Busquets wanted a foul, I think he slipped. Referee was in a great position.
Just running to bother with Suarez there. Oh, Khedira's challenge, and well, this could be problems for Sami Khedira. Yeah, this is going to be the yellow that knocks him out the first leg of the semi. Jordi Alba found a nice little mistake by Buffon that time, might be costly, and Messi of all people can't keep the shot down.
And he's hooking it with his right foot. I wonder whether he could have headed it.
Camp Nou on a warm night here in Spain. Beautiful touch. Sergi Roberto! Well, how many times has the ball gone within inches of the post like that?
Yeah, I don't know whether Messi handballed it, to be honest, when it came off his chest. The Juventus fans up in there.
Kind of thing now that Messi is going to take this and float it into that danger area. Cuadrado, Khedira, and he couldn't bring it back. Getting in the way. Oh, Mascherano was in there.
Where Neymar doesn't get a touch, does he? Seems to...
Dani Alves is inside him, says give it to me. Lamina goes off.
Luis Enrique, the manager for Barcelona, saying yesterday, we have one option, which is to attack, and keep attacking. His objective, he said, and he's kind of been fluctuating with the number, 5 goals. Get 5 goals today, they feel like that should be enough to get them through to another semifinal.
That's been a bit optimistic, to say the least, against this back line, I think.
Lineups, we start with the home team, Barcelona.
Yeah, 4-3-3, Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Look for Sergio Roberto and Jordi Alba to try to attack all the time. So important for Piqué Umtiti, and especially Busquets to be able to cover the holes that are vacated by them. But when you've got Messi, Suarez, and Neymar up front, you have a chance to win any game. Are they going to be able to score 3 or 4 goals against one of the very...
in Madrid in the Bayern Munich-Real Madrid game. Flex, here's the Juve 11.
Yeah, we talked so much about the defense of Juve. Well, if you got a good defense, you have to have a good goalkeeper, and Warren, you mentioned it, Gigi Buffon, the leader and the legend back there. Keep in mind, once again, 147 European appearances, only lost once by a 3-0 scoreline. We'll see if that holds again today. And up top, Higuain.
That's an area I'm going to be paying, and also this midfield, Iniesta. If he can get on the ball...
As the game gets underway without him. Well, I've never seen that before.
And they're already in the opening seconds.
Free kick goes to Juventus. Iniesta in a little too keenly on. The second round between them. Neymar goes on before tending. The referee had a perfect view of it. Will this be Luis Enrique's last Champions League tie? 9 minutes, Mr. Kuipers has been in leading mood. Now Neymar just found plenty of freedom. That's a good ball in. Suarez with a knockback. Comes back to Higuain. And look at Dybala free. What a good block tackle that is by Piqué. Had Cuadrado found Dybala, well, the whole time Cuadrado was coming in. There's Dybala. Cuadrado couldn't get it down, but we can see how the game's going to be played. Barcelona have to score goals. They are leaving themselves open.
as well to get enough bodies behind the ball.